She removed the mask to find that her father was the killer the entire time.
That's pretty lame.
Yeah, it wasn't really scary.
Hey, I've never done this before.
Let's just watch TC Weekly.
Yeah, it's a lot more entertaining.
My name is Katie Van. I'm the annual fund manager for the Bay Area Humane Society. On a daily basis, I plan the Humane Society's 3 fundraising events. There's Bark of the Bay in the spring, Pet Walk in the summer, and then Brew Fest is in the fall. It's a beer, wine, and food sampling event. So we have over 50 brewers that are coming in, about 5 different wineries that are bringing in samples of their wine, and then some food from local restaurants as well. Our Pet Walk is a charity 5K walk. It's held at the Humane Society, and supporters and individuals raise money for us through donations, and then they come out here and walk 5K on a Saturday, and a lot of people bring their dogs, so it's a really fun event. Bark of the Bay is a formal dinner and an auction. There's a silent auction and a live auction. We usually have a lot of different auction packages, including like Packer tickets or trips to different places, and people can bid on those throughout the night. And then also we have some really good catered in food. And then I also try to cultivate donors, so I work a lot with direct mail, newsletters, and trying to just connect with donors and get them to give to us. I wanted to work here just because I love helping animals.
My name is Melissa. I've been volunteering here since this year, July. I am working on boards for Brewfest, and it's just different things people can win for grand prizes, trips to Las Vegas, Chicago, and just fun things to do around Green Bay.
Influence. The capacity to have an effect on the character, development, and/or behavior of someone or something. The way you apply it is entirely up to you. This is Influential Entertainment. Welcome to our 11th episode. Instead of discussing how food affects behavior, we've decided to touch upon the vast influences that salary has.
Now, it's easy to say that money can't buy happiness.
However, it's also easy to say the less popular phrase, money can buy happiness. But that doesn't make either statement true.
The resolution is that money in society as it is today does inadvertently influence happiness.
One's financial status often influences how people view them. Take clothing, for example. A person dressed in worn clothing would be judged differently than a person in regular clothing on the basis of wealth.
The person wearing thrifty clothing could be considered less wealthy and less sociable, even if the opposite's true.
Society holds strong views on public appearance. These views often influence first impressions.
Naturally, first impressions determine if and how people socialize.
Through this process, money influences relations with people.
Money is also a determining factor of opportunities.
These opportunities include, but are not limited to, education, career path, job availability, food, and shelter. Whether you think money has a positive or negative influence, you can't ignore its presence.
Next week, we'll be exploiting our inability to be serious and have a flawless take.
After all, perfection is a lie.
See you then on TC Weekly. How do you feel about money?
What's up, young world? It's your boy Devon again from Sounds of the Bay. Out here, I got my man Philly Ball back and my man Automatic. It's going down again. They just got done doing some really hot performances. Why don't y'all just take a little glimpse into what these cats do?
Yeah, I'ma be there in a minute. Yeah, I'ma be there in a minute. 5'3", so I'm up all night. Blue 2 back, so I'm feeling good right. Yeah, I'ma be there in a minute. Yeah, I'ma be there in a minute.
Otto, how long you been rapping, man?
Man, I've been doing this seriously for about 4 years.
About 4 years?
Started off freestyling, I didn't write nothing down. But I started writing stuff down like 4 years ago.
And tell the people where you from right now.
I'm originally from Georgia, but I came up here from Oklahoma. I started getting with some real brothers, Mr. Green Bay, Doty B. Talk about me, Bliss Squad, GZ in the building, baby, you dig?
Okay, you got some shout outs you want to give the people out there?
Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody doing it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna single one person out. Shout out to everybody in the Midwest doing it, man. It's a movement, believe that, man.
So, next up on the block, we got my man, Philly Fall Back, man. Philly Fall Back, Philly Fall Back. All right, up next on the block, we got my man, Philly Fall Back. Hey, let's ask him why they call him Philly Fall Back.
Well, I got my name from a man that a friend, an associate that I got close with, and he gave it to me. It's actually Philip H. Fallback. And I just kind of shorted it up for Philly Fallback. It's another character of me. You know what I'm saying? We all got our own characters, all images of the persons that we are. So it's just another entity of who I am.
Do you think what you rap about? Do you think what you rap about is it just entertainment or is this real life?
It's real life. You know what I'm saying? I can't make music and have y'all feel what I'm saying unless it comes from within and from what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Life itself is a road, is a struggle, is a road of adversity. So I make it through it and then I let it breathe out inside of my music that I create.
All right, y'all done brought some more people to this party, Sounds of the Bay. So I'm gonna let these cats introduce themselves. Starting to my right, we got
Doty B, Bliss Squad all day. Meet the General. Yeah, you got your boy Young Leak, man. Break Bread Entertainment.
Philly Fallback, you dig? Holla at your boy.
What's up, Mr. Green Bay, aka my friends call me Damien. Talk about me, Bliss Squad, Valley, GZE, we in here. Break bread.
You already know what it is, GB, I am Valley, what up?
What's going down, man? It's your boy Automatic, aka Mr. GZE. Blitz Squad, talk about me all day, baby.
Blitz. Come check us out on our iTunes podcast called TC Weekly. Right under there, you'll find Sounds of the Bay with your host, Devon. Y'all stay cool.
Three, two, one. Hello, my name is Travis, and I play bass in Taken Flight. Right now, you're probably wondering what you're watching.
Are you going to count down every time?
Yeah, I was planning on, but now you're gonna have to edit all of this out, and it's not like we have a ton of time because it's not like we're doing this last minute or anything.
Hey, focus!
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my name is Travis, and I play bass in Taken Flight. Right now, you're probably wondering when you're watching. Well, be prepared to see the best thing you've ever seen. Be prepared for band drama. How's that?
It was okay. Let's try it a little slower.
Slower. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my name is...
Wait. Can you try it without reading it?
Reading? Yeah, I guess. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Lose the countdown.
Okay, all right. Hello, my name is Travis, and I play bass in Taken Flight. Crap, line.
Right now you're probably wondering what you're watching.
Right now you're probably wondering what you're watching.
Now put the two together.
Okay, hello, my name is Travis and I play bass in Taken Flight. Right now you're probably wondering what you're watching. Seriously, line please.
You've got to be kidding me.
What? This is harder than it looks. It's bright in here, these lights are killing me. I get camera shy, it's early.
It's 11 a.m.
Well, it's early for me.
Okay, whatever. We need to focus here, otherwise we're never going to get this done. And I don't feel like being in here for a long time if we don't have to.
Yeah, agreed. It's freezing in here.
Let's get it this time.
I'm pumped. I'm ready. Let's go. Hello, my name is Travis and I play bass in Taken Flight. Right now you're probably wondering what you're watching. Well, be prepared for the best thing you've ever seen. Be prepared for band drama. That was pretty good, right?
I don't know. Something isn't sitting right with me. Maybe it's just the writing.
The writing? Come on. I know exactly what we're failing at. We're missing a woman's touch.
Wait, no way. I'm not getting in front of the camera. I'm not even in the band.
Relax. Wasn't talking about you. Texting Brandon right now.
Those other idiots let you down? Good. You stay the best for last.
All right, here we go. 3, 2...
Stop. Just go.
Is it going?
It's going.
Okay. Hi, I'm Brandon, drummer for Taken Flight. Right now you're probably wondering what you're watching. Well, be prepared for the best promotion you've ever seen before. This is band drama.
Okay, that was good. Let's just go ahead and try and be less terrible this time.
Terrible? You gotta be kidding me. I'm giving a performance of a lifetime. I mean, I'm gonna get a Grammy for this.
Hardly.
Hey man, I'm only as good as the writing.
It's not the writing. It's not the writing. It's not the writing. All right, let's do it again. Okay.
Don't even think about it.
Hi, I'm Brandon, drummer of Taken Flight. You know what? I'm just losing my motivation. I'm more of a method actor.
All right. How's this for some motivation for your character? You continue to be terrible, and you're fired from the band.
You know what? You can't do that.
All right, man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so dramatic. It's just we really need to get this done. So can we please take it from the top one more time, regardless of how good
Bad
the writing is?
Hi, I'm Brandon from Taken Flight. You might be wondering why I'm wearing brown socks. Well, so am I. And you might be wondering why Travis likes metal. Well, you know what? Metal's alright. It's kind of like tissue paper. It's not always that great. But stay tuned. You're watching band drama.
And what was that?
Have you ever heard of improvisation?
And cut. Actors.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm the drummer for Taken Flight. Right now, you're probably... I can't do this is way too funny. You're probably wondering why you are watching this. What? No, what does it say?
My name is Pam Gersner. I'm the office supervisor in the General Studies Department, but in addition to that, I also am an adjunct instructor in the Communication Skills instructional area. It's actually an extremely economical, efficient way by which any student can gain 32 credits of General Studies required courses. Specific to the certificate here at NWTC, we have a 1+3 agreement, General Studies Transfer Certificate, with both UWGB and UW Oshkosh. So a student, for a third of the cost of going at either of those universities, can complete their freshman year, equivalent to 32 credits of required courses before going into their program area of study. First of all, if a student chooses to do the General Studies Transfer Certificate, their next place to go, if it is not with UWGB or UWO, which, by the way, that is where the agreement is with, it would be one of those two colleges, every course that they take, and by the way, it is of a menu of courses that have been pre-selected by each of the institutions, those courses are guaranteed to transfer into those universities. So they will be then at sophomore standing with preferred enrollment, which means they're going to be some of the first batch of students to enroll in their sophomore semester's worth of classes. So essentially what they would do is go on within those universities, choose a program area of study within the university, and then graduate with a 4-year bachelor degree. If a student would opt to not go to UWGB or UWO, technically then it's not necessarily part of the General Studies Transfer Certificate. They certainly can begin within the certificate, but if they choose to go to a different university or 4-year college, then there's no telling, other than that particular college, which of those courses would actually transfer in. There's a good chance that perhaps all of them would, or most of them, maybe only some of them. It just depends on the college that they would be transferring into. So in terms of events, a student who's going into this program is probably looking to transfer to a 4-year school to complete their bachelor's degree. Students in the General Studies Transfer Certificate program certainly can participate in Phi Theta Kappa, which is a high-level academic club. There has to be a certain GPA that they are carrying to be part of that institution or part of that club. And of course, there's a bunch of different clubs here at the college that they can be part of. So in terms of events, it's probably going to be more tied to those student clubs or academic club that they would participate in. The first thing of which is to be very clear on your goal. So regardless of what degree, certificate, or program you're doing, I think a student needs to be clear on their goal. Once they're clear on their goal, in this case, it's to complete the General Studies Transfer Certificate, which are 32 credits of general education courses. They're going to transfer into either University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh or University of Wisconsin-Green Bay. So the second thing is they need to be clear as to what institution they want to transfer into. Third, whatever institution they transfer into, certainly they want to know what programs of study could they participate in once they're at UWGB or UWO. And that really should be all part of their goal. Once they have that in mind, meeting with an advisor here at NWTC to make sure that they're scheduling out appropriately the courses that they will need for those 32 credits is going to be imperative. And really it's going to be, when it comes down to the course level, regardless of the course you're taking, making sure that you schedule time for yourself to be dedicated to your studies and the work that's necessary to be successful in the course. And certainly to be willing to be able to identify easily within yourself if you feel like you need more time or help outside of the class to make sure you're getting connected with those services or accommodations, such as tutoring, for example.
My name is Valerie Bruner, and I'm currently in the medical assistant program, and I'll be graduating in December. Well, I'm a licensed esthetician. I went to school for that first. That's a skincare specialist, basically. And once I got into that and started working in the spa, I realized that I wanted to do more medical side of it. So I decided to come and go for the medical assistant program, and hopefully I'll work for a dermatologist or a plastic surgeon.
My name is Sam Smits. I'm the medical assistant program. The program itself was, initially I was signed up for the surgical tech program, but because of the waiting period and the extent of the program, and honestly with the medical assistant program, its job placement is so much better in town. The surgical tech generally in town is not so high that you'd have to travel in order to get a position around, but medical assistant is one of the highest growing jobs in the nation right now. So and I needed to get an education and get to work. Today we actually have the Red Cross is on campus today performing the blood drive for anybody and everybody who's willing to come down and is qualified individual to donate blood for the good cause that the Red Cross is.
Today we're working with the Red Cross as volunteers as a service learning project. In the medical assistant program, we're required to do at least one service learning project during the program in order to graduate.
It's kind of like a community project for certain students or internship that we have to do. I've actually done mine already, and this is just an extra volunteer base. It's a little spot on the resume, and and it's a good volunteer job to help out with. I'm just down here is helping out with registration. There's a couple of us that are assisting with patients on the tables, or when they get done and they're eating their little snacks to build up their sugars and whatnot. So far what I've seen, it's been a really solid general mix. There's a lot of students that are coming down trying to be walk-ins. There are a lot of students coming down that have appointments that have their blood donor cards, so they've given blood on a regular basis through the Red Cross. There's a lot of faculty who have obviously done it before. It's just a really solid general mix. I think the only thing we're missing is general public coming to the school. I think everybody I've seen today has been somebody from on campus that's here on a regular basis.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm your man Kojo, and this is Kojo's Awesome Tricks.
Hey everybody, what's up, and welcome to another rendition of Kojo's Awesome Tricks. As always, I'm your man Kojo. This is my boy Sergeant Steves. Check him out on that Xbox. Okay, so today we're coming at you with some more advanced tricks. Now these are a lot more advanced than last week's because this week is Nollie, which is similar to riding backwards, except you're in a switch stance now. So today what we're going to show you is going to be that Nollie frontside 360 pop shove it, that Nollie backside 360 pop shove it, and the Nollie frontside cab. So I guess without further ado, we'll leave it with Sergeant Steves. Take it away.
Alright, Scallywags. This is the Nollie backside 360 shove it. Pretty sweet trick. Basically all you want is you're going to want your front foot up on that nose for that Nollie. And then your back foot you're going to want in the heel flip position, about an inch behind the back bolts, and that's basically what you're going to need. Alright, Nollie back 360 shove it. You want to get yourself a good couple pushes, get a nice amount of speed, because remember, every trick is easier the faster you go. Now you're going to want your foot up in that Nollie position, get your feet all squared away. And the main thing is the front foot. That's your main point. Is because when you snap it down, you got to kick back, but also snapping down with this front foot will shoot the board around. And it's going to spin not 180, but 360 degrees. And you're going to stomp it down on the bolts, and you're going to ride away and just be like, I landed that. Alright guys, for that Nollie frontside shove it, basically the same thing. You just want to put your foot, bam, same position as the Nollie backside in the front there. And then with your back foot, put it in that Nollie kickflip motion. That's all you need. Alright, Nollie frontside 360 shove it. Get a couple of good pushes, because don't be afraid to go fast. Now, you're going to want your feet in that Nollie 360 position. And same thing, when you snap that down, you're going to want to give it a kick. Instead of kicking it behind you, you want to kick it right out in front of you. And she's going to spin. Whoom, whoom, 360. Catch it, land it, right away. Alright, noobs. The Nollie cab. I taught you the Nollie back cab a couple weeks ago, and here we're going to go with the Nollie front cab, just basically spinning the opposite way. You want your front foot up on that nose and ready to go. And then your back foot, you're going to want basically in the Nollie position, boom, about an inch behind the back bolts. You're ready to pop. All right, start out, get a couple of good pushes, get some speed, because speed's your friend. And get your feet up in that nollie position, be ready to just crack the big one. Snap it down, pop it up, and remember, instead of the board spinning by itself, you're spinning with, but you're only gonna go 180 degrees. Snap it down, land bolts, right away switch, boom. Alright guys, well that about wraps it up for Kojo's Awesome Tricks. I want to thank you for watching and tuning in. I hope you guys really enjoyed what you saw. I want you guys to take what you learned, take it out to the streets and rip it up. And until next time, Kojo says, stay frosty.
The issues of the world today, are they a hopeless endeavor or something we can remedy all by ourselves?
He needs a breath of fresh air.
We continue to face an economic crisis that has left millions of our neighbors jobless.
It is up to us to see beyond what meets the eye, to challenge these issues, and to defend what we believe in. This is Something to Fight For.
I'm Kent. I am currently unemployed, looking for work. Things went sour early, and tried to work things out, and tried to give it another try, and trying to get back on my feet.
I want it to be one day. I do want to own my own shop and, have big money. Miami.
Yeah.
I wish.
Well, it's always easier when you have good friends to hang out with, and they give you, your, hey, what's going on? Doing good today. Keep you in check. The mind is always working, always thinking on things and how you could have done this, you could have done that. And you just gotta stop myself from thinking like that. And
so pretty much you're saying you wouldn't want to dwell on it too much.
Right.
Say someone's being a jackass to you and then the next day they want a tattoo, Yeah, I'll give him a tattoo, but I ain't gonna be nice about it and I'm gonna charge him more. Now if one of your homeboys, you guys get into a little bit, just take it off, but say if my mother me off, I ain't gonna take it out on the next person, but it does make me look at it different. But yeah, I have. There's been a couple times where I'd be tattooing someone, the close friend and all, but when they want a tattoo and they're describing every little detail why I'm tattooing them, before I'm even finished, oh, you missed that, you missed this, you missed that, you missed this. Let me finish, and then you can tell me what I missed, That's what gets me the most.
We go bowling, video games.
Obviously.
Yep. Just good, having a good old time. Just even doing things on my own, like walking around town. Just fresh air.
More harsh with the gun. And before I'm even done, it's just let me do my artwork, and then how you want it done. Obviously, there's an outline on it. I'm gonna go by the outline. And then I'm going to go through and do all my little details and all that, but you're telling me to put all these little details in before the outline's done. And it's just not how it works. Pretty much those kind of people like to get done and get out the door, but otherwise I'll be more harsh with the gun. I won't be as nice. Yeah. They'll pay for it in the long run. I don't know if I want to. I tattooed an unwanted object on his butt.
Not really. Not really. Oh, really.
I don't know about venting. You learn to ignore a lot of people, or not a lot of people, but you learn to put your criticism aside. Selective hearing works out a lot. You learn that a lot too, doing that, and pretty much when people move, because then once they move, obviously the skin's moving against the gun, and that it screws it up, and then you gotta do little fixes and stuff like that. But And otherwise that, you learn how to just selective hearing, and I don't know, I don't let my criticism get to me. Well, for the most part, if they want to keep going, I'll be harsh with the gun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's always got to be ways to let your anger out, your aggression out. Some people may say, just take a deep breath or go into the gym, hitting a punching bag, a couple times. Ease your mind to relax it, to getting out to do something to help you deal with that anger. If it's, those things or talking to another person.
My name is Kelly Vandermeulen. I'm a Be the Match recruitment specialist with the Community Blood Center. And today we are having a bone marrow drive, registry drive, in honor of Nicole Eckberg, who is searching for a donor, possibly because she may need a marrow transplant in the future. So today we're opening up a drive for students to have the chance to join the registry and become a potential match for someone in need of a transplant. To register today, all somebody needs to do is fill out a registration form that's about 3 pages long. And then after that's completed and they are eligible to then go through the next steps, they do a mouth-cheek swab. And so from the mouth-cheek swab, we gather the cells that we need to do their tissue typing. And then that information, which comes out as a code, goes on the registry, where they then cross paths with patients who are searching. Somebody that joins, you're eligible at the age of 18, and you'll be listed on the registry until you turn 61. So between those ages, you are available and willing and committed to donating marrow if indeed you are a match for someone in need. People can join the registry by calling me directly. My number is 1-800-280-4102, extension 6663. Otherwise, they can visit us online at www.bethematch.org, and they can register right online as well. Nicole is, may need a marrow donor, but there's thousands of other patients that are also searching for a marrow donor. And so the more people that join the registry, the more chances those patients have in finding their best match. A lot of the times leukemia, lymphoma patients need a bone marrow transplant, and they only have about a 30% chance of finding a match in their family. So the rest of those people need to search the registry in order to find their life-saving match. And so it's very important that if you're willing and able to join the registry and help save lives.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of How to Get Abs with me as your host, Tony. Today I'm talking about a lunch plan that you can easily follow. I know it's the week after Thanksgiving, and you probably still have those Thanksgiving meals still in the refrigerator. So, I'm going to give you a lunch menu that you can easily follow. Yes, I did mean menu. The 3 foods I'm going to talk to you about are pumpkin pie with whipped cream, turkey with gravy, and mashed potatoes. I'm going to talk to you about pumpkin pie with cream. Believe it or not, it has good benefits, as all foods do. One benefit is that it's good in fiber.
And the last benefit is that 1/8 of a sliced pumpkin pie contains 7 grams of protein.
Next, I'm going to talk to you about mashed potatoes. Not only good in low saturated fat and help lower your cholesterol,
but it's also an excellent source of vitamin C. I mean, who doesn't need vitamin C? But besides that, it also fights kidney stones. But lastly, It's rich in magnesium. Next, I'm going to talk to you about turkey. For turkey, it's excellent protein. There's at least 32 grams of protein in a 4 ounce of turkey. But not only that, one benefit of eating turkey is that it contains transferals to aid cancer prevention. Lastly, it's extremely low in fat. So to recap, I want you to have 1/8 of a slice of pumpkin pie. Resist the urge to have any more. Do whatever it takes. And as for the mashed potatoes, you can have 2 to 4 cups of mashed potatoes, but try not to add butter. Well, you can add butter. It's totally up to you, man. And as for the turkey, you can have 8 to 14 ounces of turkey. All of this is under 800 calories.
That was more realistic, wasn't it? Anyway, for next week's episode, I'm going to talk to you about activities you can do around the house, inside the house, possibly on top of your house, or at home, whatever you want to call it, they can actually burn calories. Until then, your host Tony, I'll catch you later.
Now those were some good stories.
Well, I got a better one. Next week is TC Weekly's final week for the semester.